This week I'd like to talk to you guys about the military and how it is being portrayed and used by politicians for personal political gains. Like, everybody in this country, we say we support our troops, yes we do, we support them unconditionally, but right now I see it more and more in the political arena where supporting the troops has become like some type of political advantage, and they're extending it to supporting them in missions that you may or may not be for, and you just unconditionally support whatever the mission that they happen to be sent on, regardless of the ramifications for whatever the hell their missions are. We saw this back in the second Iraq War when it first started with George W. Bush. Certain Republicans in Congress, they exploited this by saying they unconditionally supported the troops and their missions. Now, because they could claim that they also supported their missions, they offered greater support towards the military, and as such they can claim that they are more patriotic for doing so, regardless of what the mission was actually about. Now, I understand people who have all sorts of different political positions, and they may or may not agree with where the war was headed. But to use the military as a political pawn, that is disgusting, and it is an insult to the sacrifices they make for our country. If you support them, alright, you support them. But to support them and claim that your greater support for them and their mission as well leads you to be a greater patriot, and you're going to exploit that for political gain? Now that's going way too far. I support our troops. I believe they should have the best equipment imaginable. I believe they should have support when they come home. But I do not believe in supporting ridiculous wars. Now, does that mean I do not support our troops if I do not support their missions? No, it does not. I want what's best for the troops. I don't want our troops to be sent on missions where they can be maimed, and the outcome of the wars that they fight don't always go the way we plan. Look at Iraq. It is falling apart. Their sacrifices might actually end up in vain because politicians just sent them on the missions, not caring about what the end product is going to be. And they say they unconditionally support the troops and their missions, and they spin it all to make themselves look like greater patriots than their political opponents. And all the while, they're forgetting about what's actually happening in the world, what's happening with our troops when they come home. It's so simple to just support them and their mission, because you can always claim that you support them and their mission. And when they actually do come home. But when it comes time to actually pay for their benefits, that's when they actually fall short. Funding their VA benefits or their mental health issues. Now that was back then. Today, things have evolved a bit. Right now there's not much of a controversy in the missions that they're fighting across the globe. So politicians, they unanimously say they support our troops, and they have no reference towards the missions. But I'm going to speculate that if we were to have another armed conflict of any kind, the politicians will surrender all logic and they will just undoubtedly support the troops and their mission, whatever that mission happens to be, whether it's right or wrong. And for all those who do not support their mission in addition to their general support, they will be made out to be unpatriotic compared to the rest of the lot. And that will be used as a political weapon. So, in the whole scale of things, the military is being exploited as a political pawn. Personally, I think this is disgusting, and to all the politicians who do this kind of bullshit, I fucking hate you, and I hope you don't get reelected for whatever office you run for. What do you guys think? Do you think the military is being exploited as a political pawn? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys next time. So folks, no 1080p quality today because I just fixed my old school vlogging camera and I'm gonna fucking use it because I haven't used that thing in like fucking forever. So sorry if you want 1080p, you're not gonna get it this week.